Hello. So today I wanted to talk about sex before marriage because that seems like something that's huge and going on as a huge debate lately. And I just want to say, I'm not trying to condemn anybody talking about this. I'm not saying you're a bad person. And, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've had a slip up. I've had sex before marriage. And when I truly started following God, I gave my life to Him. And I was like, well, that's one thing I'm going to have to do is wait till marriage. It's not like I got around a lot before or anything, but, whatever. My point is that people are like, oh, it's cool to live together for marriage. Like, yeah, it might be cool. You might get to know each other, and if it would work out even better if you're able to live together for marriage. But you also have to consider the risk you're taking in trying to resist each other, or if you're even trying to resist each other. Like, in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 2 and on, nevertheless, because of sexual immorality, let each man have his own wife, and let each woman have her own husband. Let the husband render to his wife the affection due her, and likewise also the wife to her husband. The wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does. And likewise the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another, except with consent for a time, that you may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, so that Satan does not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. But I say this as a concession, not as a commandment. For I wish that all men were even as I myself, that each one has his own gift from God, one in this manner, and one in that, and another in that. But I say to the unmarried and to the widows, it is good for them if they remain even as I am. But if they cannot exercise self-control, let them marry. For it is better to marry than to burn with passion. So right there, if you can't restrain from having sex with the person you're with, either get married or cut your losses. Because, do you want to go to hell because you couldn't restrain from that sin? And, you can ask for forgiveness, but it comes down to, are you truly sorry? Are you truly going to turn away from it? It's one thing to be like, you know what, God, I messed up. I made a mistake. I'm sorry, and I'm going to do my best to not do that again. He understands that, but to say you're sorry and to know that, I've heard so many people, I just couldn't do that. I just couldn't wait till marriage. Okay, so the creator of the universe gives his only son to die for you, and you can't wait till marriage. You can't wait till he gives you that one perfect person you're supposed to be with the rest of your life so you can have sex. Because sex is a worldly thing, you guys. That's something, you think that we're going to be doing that in heaven? No, we're going to have such an abundance of happiness and joy, that's not even going to matter. And so, hold your horses. It shouldn't matter now. Wait till marriage. That is huge, and that's in New Testament, by the way. So many people try to use, things have changed. Nothing's changed. God's always been the same, and people also say, oh, he was a jerk back in the day. He flooded the world and killed all these people, and he killed this person, that person, if he wasn't following. God doesn't favor anybody. Don't think that you're someone special, he loves everyone unconditionally. He loves you so much, he would give his son all over again for you. Jesus would do all that all over again just for you alone. And so that alone should make you want to just follow truthfully and righteously. And, when you make mistakes, like I said, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm not claiming to be. And I'm not trying to condemn anybody. If you've messed up, that's okay. But truly, if you truly want to follow God, turn from it. Show him that you're going to give a true effort. Because he wants to see you, and he wants you to come to his kingdom of heaven. He wants to. But there's heaven and there's a hell. Okay, it's real. Read your Bible. Look into it. Don't take my word for it. Right here. And it's right here, guys. Just read. Get knowledge. I love you all, and I want to see you all in the kingdom of heaven with me. And I don't even know if I'm going to make it there. I'm trying really hard because it is not as easy as people make it out to be. Being a Christian, you just go to heaven if you believe. No. No. You have to work your faith. You have to pray and fast and give it your all. It's like in high school. You think you just go to high school and you just graduate? Oh, you know what? I'm in high school. I got this homework. I don't have to study. I might fail a test. No big deal. No. Study your Bible. Okay? Practice what God has given you for guidelines to get to heaven. Okay, pass this test. You will have an abundance of happiness and joy for eternity. Like, just imagine that. Alright? I love you all. Walk in truth and righteousness. Please share this if you're inspired. And you know what? If this made you upset, I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Like, just wait. Just give it time. God will send you that perfect person to spend the rest of your life with, married, and oh my goodness, like you won't even imagine the love and joy you'll feel then. I love you all. God bless.